Hmm. Hi, Fish. Hi, Zaya. How's it going? 2 streams in one day? It must be my birthday. Look, we had a fun Decode stream, and as a treat for beating Decode, we're here! And we're playing Skyblock instead of Decode. Because, you know what? I'm excited about today. I'm pretty happy today, actually. We beat Decode today, so now we're playing a bit of Skyblock. You know? I think I deserve this after being Decode today, right? So you said something about M6. I mean, like, I was thinking about it, and then I remembered, oh yeah, the update might release soon on Skyblock, which also I need to work on that thumbnail. Probably before Tuesday. I gotta work on, like, right after this stream, I'm going to work on editing the Decode completion. Like, I have a list of things I need to do still. But yeah, I'm thinking of, like, working on attributes right now, and then I'm probably gonna, after stream, work on maybe a bit of thumbnail. I'm not sure how much of the thumbnail I'm gonna work on. I'm definitely gonna get that Decode stream edited. If it's actually above schedule, I'll give you something. I don't know what, but I will. I mean, it's possible. I have to, like, get ready for it, because, like, they're getting it done fast, and I'm kind of surprised. Like, I was expecting alpha, like, next week, some random time. But, like, they're actually getting stuff done. Like, I really need to, like, lock in on it, literally getting everything done at the same time. I'm realizing how much I gotta do after this stream, probably. But yeah, I mean, right now, we're gonna start, doing this stuff, so it's very slow pace, so I probably won't partake. What's slow pace? Maxing out shards? Because if so, it's sometimes a slow pace, and sometimes not. I mean, I need a lot of glaciate walkers. That's probably going to be the biggest thing I'm doing here today. Is glaciate walkers. The content? Oh. I don't know. I could see them releasing it out of nowhere. Honestly. I could see them releasing it out of nowhere. Okay, we got those shards. It's better to get everything done now just so I have it later. Why did they change how that works? But yeah, I don't know. I could see them updating it pretty soon. So, we're just getting ready for that. And you know what? Today's just gonna be a happy day. I mean, Decode 100%. And then, like, I get to play some Skyblock on stream. 2 streams in one day. And I get to be happy with my 2 streams that I'm doing. Like, I think that's a good thing. You know? Today's just gonna be a happy day where I do whatever and be happy. You know? At this point, I think I deserve that for myself. After Decode's been completed. I don't know how YouTube's gonna, like, notifying people for my stuff after, my Decode stream. It might notify people about my stream, it might not. Who knows? I mean, I haven't done many streams where I did, like, 2 in a day. 2 different streams in a day, so, like, who knows? YouTube might just hate me. Who knows? Maybe YouTube will be fine with me. I don't know. YouTube's just kind of weird for me some days, you know? Hi again, comment, GG on Decode, thank you. Yeah, no, today's just a happy day, you know? We vibe, we be happy, I've kind of run out of new sentences to say. We just gotta be happy today, you know? That's that's kind of what today is summing up to be at this point. It's just be happy day. And you know what? I get to vibe out to the music too today. I'm just gonna vibe out to the background music today. We're gonna probably max out 1 or 2 shards at least. I mean, right now I'm working on a shard that shouldn't take too long. So like we'll probably get that done. And then I can add 1 to the counter. Finally hit top 1k on ink. GG. Ooh, I'm number 885 in hunting. That's cool. I've been like jumping up in the hunting leaderboard recently because of all the hunting I've been doing. I was told... I mean, I don't blame you for ink. I've heard it does make decent money from you and Stitch. I don't know if that's true, but like... it makes decent money. You know, it makes decent money. Top 1k in ink is like 2.6 billion coins. Not bad. Not bad. Just need to hit top 100 now. How much is top 100 anyways? Like, how much in money would you make if you're top 100 ink sacks? Out of curiosity. But yeah, you know what? Today is a great day. Today is just a great day. I'm vibing. Like, you guys can't tell, but I'm like bopping my head to the music and everything. I'm just like that happy today. After Decode. Don't get back on Decode. Hi SG. I mean, right now it's kind of like my celebration of beating Decode at this point. This is just kind of like our celebration stream at this point. GG, thank you. I'm gonna have to edit down the stream once I finish this stream. I got 85% on thought through the DK. Or, wait. Through the DK. I don't think I've heard of that level. How hard is it? How hard is it? Disable guild chat before I forget. It's an extreme demon? Is it a leaderboard or a list demon or no? It'll be my second hardest? I see. Hopefully you beat it soon. Not a list. Okay. Top 100 ink is 1.3 million collection, and with current prices, that's like 5.7 billion. Yeah, that doesn't seem too hard. You got that. Why does it make me like have to go all the way back here? Either way, that's level 7 now, which means we're getting close. But I need to collect more of that shard. Because that's level 7, so we need 5, 4, 3. So 5 plus 4 plus 3 is 12? Yeah. 12 times 2.5, right? Hold on, let me do this math. 12 divided by 2.5. Wait, no. 12 times 2.5. That's 30. We just need 30 Krakens. Oh. That's actually not that bad. We'll lock in on that. we will lock in on that. How about that? We'll get that shard max. I should probably also go to my garden real quick, now that I'm thinking about it. Let me do my garden. Thank you. I only have one pest. Oh, this is full. Bet. We might need to, like, craft pests. We might need fuse into pest shards, but we'll get there when we get there. 2.3 million gemstone powders to go for 20 million. I'm trying to remember how long that takes. You have everything maxed out for, like, getting gemstone powder, right? Because if so, it shouldn't be too horrid. And if you're, like, a normal profile, I'd recommend getting stuff that you need for money, too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Probably, like, maybe an hour or two, if I'm not mistaken. Then again, I've never kept track of, how long it takes for gemstone powder. I just do it whenever I need something from there. I think the last time I did any gemstone powder, I think that was when I was going for the blue egg omelet. So yeah, it's been a minute. I did upgrade to Hypixel. Okay, yeah, that you should be able to knock it out in probably an hour, I think. Be entertaining, I'm eating. I don't know how to respond to that. If you tell someone to be entertained, what do you mean by that, Zaya? What do you mean, be entertaining? That's like the hardest request to like ever do. And yes, I will yap about this. I need cool visuals. I see. You want stimulation. Okay, don't worry. I'll like send you some decode to watch or something. Or like geometry dash levels. How about that? Ooh. How much does this sell for? Nothing. That's just kind of stupid then. Why? I still don't get why they did this. Like, you can't sell the larva. You just take the larva and put a pest in your vacuum bag. Can't you just put 2 pests in your vacuum bag then? Instead of getting 1? I don't understand that mechanic right there. That mechanic makes no sense. Oh wait, why did I go here? Yeah, we're gonna hunt some lapis zombies here. It'll all make sense in the end, and I'm going to slowly lose my mind hunting lapis zombies. But hey, at least we'll have like another maxed out shard soon. I don't know if we're going to be able to max out Warty Bug here today on stream. Might have to do that off stream. I'm not sure yet. I just know that I want to get everything done before the update. I have heard some rumors about the update where, like, you might not have a 10% chance to gain double shards from the black hole anymore. Which would be very unfortunate because it gives me a chance to get 6 shards from one thing. So it would be unfortunate if that were a thing. But, I mean, there's not much we can do if they're changing that. And it might be far better, it might not. I'm not sure. It'll very much change the rates, though. So you know how when you hit with a hunt axe, you can't normal hit it anymore? Yeah, what's up about it? I mean, you could technically do that to a Lord Jobus, too, and just make everyone mad at you. Oh. I feel like that should go both ways so people can't steal my Titan boas. No. I would disagree. That makes stuff more complicated. It makes stuff more complicated for others. Just deal more damage. There we go. But yeah. I'd probably have to do like hours of this. I mean, I know I'm not going to do all those hours on stream. But I have to do like probably hours more of this just so that I can max out Moltorn. Since I need to max that out still. I don't even know how far I am on that. Hold on. I'm kind of curious now. So Moltorn, we need 18 more shards, so yeah, that's gonna take a bit of time. I think the Kraken shards from Kudra need to change. I don't know if this is like a controversial opinion, but I think we need more Kraken shards from each Kudra to make it less worth doing this instead of Kudra. Because right now, it feels like this is faster for Kraken shards versus doing Kudra. So, because Kudra usually only drops like one Kraken shard. I think we need a buff in Kudra in that aspect to make it more worth doing if you're shard hunting. Yeah, something like that would work out, I would say. Because, like, at the current rate that we get Kraken shards from Kudra, it's not worth doing Kudra at all. If you're trying to max out all of your shards. If anything, it's just a waste of your time. Especially if you have, like, already Infernal Kudra. Like, at that point, then you shouldn't need to do Kudra for it. You should just go over here and start hunting Lapis zombies and stuff like that. You know? They really need to fix that. I hope that they do rethink that during the update. I haven't heard any news about it, but like, I'm hoping that during the update they redo it. As like a side thing, because I think that'll just make hunting better overall. Also need to work on Agatha coupons, probably. Before the update, but, and that's gonna be after all my hunting's done. And then I'll probably lock in on, chopping down trees and stuff. I just think it's better to get my hunting done, so that I don't have to worry about the old shards and just worry about new shards. We're going to get a lot of Skyblock XP with this update too, which is insane. I'm kind of excited to see what level I'm going to get after doing the update for a week. Because I can tell you this much, I'm going to be going fast. I mean, I at least know I'm going to get a free 10 XP because of them changing how some stuff works. Which will be fun. Kind of excited to see that. I don't know if they're doing like shards for every single city project they did. Because there were a couple of them that gave pretty good perks. So I'm wondering if they're gonna like do something with that where it's just gonna all become shards and then people just get maxed out shards instantly. Why am I looking at my attribute menu? We have 267 right now. We'll catch like up to 300 and then I'll show, you know what, I'll show what I'm talking about real quick and kind of like guess which ones might become shards. Cause yeah, I remember back when City Project were a thing, their main thing was excuse me. Hey, if you contribute to this, we'll give you a head start on the update type thing. Where like people could get up to a week head start on projects. But they kind of like defeated the purpose of them by turning them into mementos. And I don't know how I feel about that either. I don't know how I feel about them changing it from like actual perks to mementos. But I kind of get it in a way. I don't know. I would kind of be interested to see them bring back like at least a week head start type stuff. Because I feel like that can make things interesting if we could get like week head starts on updates and stuff like that. Then it's not like everyone's doing the same update all at the same time too. It'll give Hypixel more time to be prepared for waves of people, and then like everyone would be coming in waves. I feel like that would be better for Hypixel in general, thinking about that. Is that a based opinion, or is that like a horrible opinion that I should never speak of ever again? Because I feel like if we were to get like updates where it's like, hey, only some people get the start, and then like depending on how much people contributed, they get a head start based off of that. Sup my G? Hi Storm, welcome. Because I feel like that would fix some of the issues we have with Skyblock updates. If we had more stuff like that, where it's like only waves of people can do it at a time, while the rest of the game is running as normal. Cause yeah, I feel like they should bring that back. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute here. Let's see. Yeah, we have 400 just about. You know what? We'll get to 400. We will get to 400 real quick. That should be 400. Okay, so if we go back to the hub here, we'll go to previous projects. So, like, you can see with this, people got a 2-day head start if they contributed 8 times to the farm merchant thing. And then it kind of, like, gives them a head start and lets other people still play the game. And then, like, but this one was different. It's like a 5% discount at Maddox. I think I heard that they're changing this to be a shard. And then anyone who has this is able to just claim it as a shard instantly, which is kind of nice. Cause yeah, I've had this for a whole time, and I get like a 5% discount at Maddox on all of my profiles. It's not like restricted to one profile, it's all of them, which is kind of nice. This one, it was only a week head start here. With having 3 new reforges from the blacksmith. I have a 30% discount at the builder. I feel like they might make that into a shard. So, I also get a 10% discount at Jack's. And then now they don't really do bonuses. Yeah, you can see, like, at the 8 mark, they give a 2-day head start and stuff like that. This one was the craziest because of a week. Where you could also trade all that stuff. I made Nuki dreams as the Dark Lord in Utopia. That's fun. That's fun. I don't know what Nuki's been up to. He's been, like, I think he's been working on his Discord server, actually, now that I think about it. We'll go over here. Dungeon chest discount when? I feel like we're not going to see something crazy like that unless if it's like a hard to get shard. I mean, I could see them turning that into a shard. Or like doing something like that as a shard. I feel like they might actually do that. But yeah, hi Wolfie. But yeah, I don't know. They have a lot of shards they're going to be doing soon and stuff, so I guess we'll just kind of see what they decide to do with all the new shards, because I didn't see us getting a lot of different buffs. Why is Wolfie number 1? I said 10 times more than them. Why am I number 3? Look, okay, YouTube... You know the XP system that YouTube has? It's just for them to make more money. Because, basically how the XP system works... One second. Basically, how the YouTube XP system works is that if you donate more to the streamer with super chats and that, then you can get more XP in chat. So that you can become number 1. So please spend money on YouTube if you want to be number 1. Recreate your monsters in Book of Monsters in Utopia. I've seen some of those posts. I sometimes look at posts and then I just don't reply or I forget to reply. Not gonna lie, I rarely comment in anyone's comment sections. Like, the only place I really talking is like stream chats. I don't usually comment unless if it's like on my own stuff, then I usually try to reply since it's easier. Because YouTube gives me this nice feature where like I can just see what new comments there are that I haven't replied to. So I just use that all the time. Ooh, double comment live. Yep. We're on Skyblock now. I took a little break from my computer and stuff before starting this stream, so don't worry. And now we're just kind of celebrating beating Decode and just like enjoying our lives, you know? I mean, I'm pretty happy today after what happened, you know? I'm finally free from Decode. You like the monsters I recreated as me as in Tomodachi Life? Some of them are okay, some of them are hard to like tell just because it's a me. It's a Nintendo thing, not a you thing. I think me's, like, if it's not a person, it's harder to recreate something. Must be a sad life if your hooray is from bad to worse. Look, I enjoy Skyblock. Is there an issue? Is Midas Sword good? It's an okay sword. The only reason why I really have it is because one day I got bored. And this was before, like, the 250 mil Midas thing. Way back when I got a 50 mil Midas when I was bored. And then later on, the update came out, and I've just kind of stuck with it. You know? But yeah, it depends also. If you're Ironman and you don't have M7, I mean, I would kind of recommend getting a Midas Sword. They are kind of nice to have. But I don't know prices on everything, so I don't know, like, what's better if you're not Ironman, unfortunately. I'm a fan. Are you saying a fan of me, or I'm confused? I got Miitopia on the Switch. Ooh, fun. Yeah, I think if you really want like a pretty good sword, I mean, I would kind of recommend the Gilded Midas then, since you can't do M7 yet. Or, yeah, M7. Oh no, Tyler's DMing me an alternate solution to something. I feel like I should be worried about what I'm about to read. Give me a second, Tyler. Let me hunt these two first. From what I see, it's around the same stats. So, the big thing about the Claymore is I think it gives more damage to Undead and something else. We're not using chameleons. Wait, why are you making galaxy fish with chameleons? Wait. Tyler? Tyler? That is not a good use of your chameleons. Tyler, that is not a good use of chameleons. No. Plus, shouldn't you save up your chameleons for the update? Okay, why did... Hold on. So, QY just said, like, 5 A's in chat, right? YouTube decided to translate it to 4 A's. Instead of being 5 A's. Why? What is the necessity of, like... We don't need to shorten someone saying 5 A's to... Yeah, no, actually, they meant 4 A's, actually, in their chat. Like, what is the use of this translation feature? But yeah, hi, Matthias. Let's use Juju until Kata 36 and buy carries. Okay, then. But yeah, I still don't understand YouTube's, like, translation system. I feel like it's a horrible idea. And I will stretch to say this. I don't care if you're going to say, like, it makes it more inclusive. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It makes it less inclusive, if anything, because then you don't know if someone's speaking a different language as the streamer, and then they won't understand a single thing you're saying back to them. Comment, how do you only have 50 mil worth of essence? You're an Ironman, where did it all go? Probably into upgrades and stuff? Dual base, huh? What? Wolfie, I'm confused. What are you talking about? Look, Saya, it's hard to read every single message one after another all the time, okay? Sometimes there's like a bunch of different things I have to respond to, and it gets sometimes hard. Book of Monsters, but like, what exactly do you mean? Yeah, sometimes it's just too hard to respond to every message, okay? I try my best. I'm worried I have a ping. Who is it from? Oh, it's just a... Who is this? Why am I getting a random friend request from someone in Void's Discord? Why? Hold on. Why am I getting a random friend request from them? No dual beasts and Book of Monsters? I am now more confused by your question. Yeah, why is this person friend requesting me? I am so confused. Whatever, I pinged them in the Discord server that we have mutual in. And we'll see if they respond. You only use Reptire instead of Dual Beast? Yeah, because I like Reptire. It's just the monster I like using in that game. I don't know how else to put it. Everyone has their preferences, you know? Okay, I pinged them and they just said, oops, sorry. That doesn't answer why they sent me a friend request. I don't think I've ever talked to this person, and they just sent me a random friend request. Apparently they're moderator in that server too, so I don't know. I don't know what they needed. I haven't talked too much in that server either. Even though I technically should since I have admin, but like, not my issue. Hi, Poshing. You're never forgetting about that, are you? You're just not gonna forget about that, are you? Okay, ghost time. Not unless if I think of something funnier. I don't know whether or not I should be just disappointed. I feel like I should just be disappointed. But I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about this. Whatever, I beat Deco today. Today is supposed to be happy day. I have to regen my health though. Which takes way too long, but whatever. You beat Dad Code. Why are we calling it that? Out of all of the names we could choose, why that one? Why that name for the level? Yeah, I just don't use Doodleboard. I don't know what to tell you, Wolfie. And also those things are like very long ago. I don't remember much about the game anymore. I probably would do terrible if I played today. And I think Barcode is actually working on a different game currently. I think I saw something in his Discord where it's like talking about working on another game and some UI in it. I don't know what the game is, but I think he posted it on his Twitter. Which I like how we still call it, instead of X, we call it Twitter, and it's been a couple of years now since that happened, and no one has called it X. Everyone calls it Twitter, and you should have never changed the name at this point. Ooh, my rat pet leveled up. I still want to try out that one Hypixel Skyblock idea I had and see if that like gets any traction and people start doing stuff like that. I feel like that one idea that I have would be peak to like see people try out themselves too. Plans for summer? What do you... You're asking a bunch of random questions. What's up? I'm confused now. I'm just confused. You know what would be a good April Fool's joke? If everyone for April Fool's started calling Twitter X. That would be a peak April Fool's joke. I might be cooking. Just imagine. Everyone in the world comes together just to do a... Oh, is this guy real? I believe they are a real human being, yes. Or we could go the existential, or... How do you pronounce that word? I don't know. But we could also question our lives and say, is anything real? Is Hypixel Skyblock real? Is grass even real? Do you like Japanese food? I don't have much Japanese food, actually, I don't think. What is considered Japanese food? I don't believe that comment. Look at it. They are a real human being. They have made posts on their channel pinging me a bunch. I can even read off one of the random posts, which I still don't understand, by the way. I don't understand one of your posts, Wolfie. Where is it? Lauren Z-Side, which I don't know who Lauren Z-Side is at all. They're saying that Lauren Z-Side and me should do a collab. I still don't know who that person is. At all. Soba noodles? I don't know if I've had those noodles. But yeah, I don't know who Lauren Z-Side is, honestly. I have no clue. If anyone can tell me. They're a YouTuber that makes funny videos. That is so vague. Like, what do they do? What type of personality do they have? Like, I can tell they're a YouTuber. I don't know what they do. This just makes me think about people who come up to me and are like, oh my gosh, you should collab with me, when they don't even know anything about my channel. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not famous enough for something like that, first off. Second off, like, I don't know anything about him. I don't know if we'd work together well on, like, a video. Or if it would just, like, be clashing personalities, you know? Because sometimes people can have clashing personalities and it just doesn't work out for a collab. You know? It's either that or someone has to tone down the type of person they are. And honestly, I have no idea when or if I'm going to do collabs. I mean, I might do collabs eventually, like official collabs, not like, hey, can you help me out with this part in my video type stuff, you know? Like actual collaboration, we work on this video together type thing, you know? I don't know when something like that's gonna happen. Or, like, if I'm ready for stuff like that. I don't think I'm ready for stuff like that, personally. You know? Because, like, it does take a little bit of work to get something like that set up and stuff, and then, like, you have to figure out, like, how do I want to edit it, etc. Which I use my chameleon shards on. Honestly, and this is what I'm doing personally, I'm saving mine for the update to see what's in the update, and if there's stuff that I really want to get that would be much easier with chameleons. I think that's probably the best idea you could do with the update on the horizon, you know? In my personal opinion. I just have to sit here clicking the... This is content. I'm having fun. This is how Hypixel Skyblock was supposed to be played. Pokemon cards? What? What about Pokemon cards now? I don't know much about Pokemon cards, honestly. At least, like, I know, like, there's a bunch of people who buy Pokemon cards these days. But also then there's the scalpers who will buy the whole stock and then try to resell them for triple the price. Which I think is just wrong. I don't think people should be even allowed to think of doing that. And I'm back to being confused on what Wolfie is saying. Okay. But yeah, why do we have to buy all of the Pokemon cards and, like, try to resell them for triple their value? Like, I don't get why people are like that. What about before the update for Chameleon Shards? Honestly, I cannot recommend less of using them on any of the shards right now. I think we're too close to the update for you to think about using your Chameleon Shards on stuff right now. And if you were to think about using Chameleon Shards, I'm not sure. I mean, like, Bitbugs are a decent idea, since you can only get them with bits. So instead of spending all of your bits, you could just use, chameleons. But other than that, I don't have anything off the top of my head as ideas of stuff you could do. Oh, I got double Kraken Shards. Nice. I need Shellwise. There's one. But yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of off the top of my head is doing Bitbugs, which also, I found out, apparently, if you combine Wither Shards with anything, you can get a Minotaur Shard. So you don't even need to do anything in, Diana for all those shards. You could just avoid it and do everything but Diana for all the Diana shards. I mean, I did Diana for the Minotaur shards, but, like, you can avoid Diana for quite a while. Chicken soup. Chicken soup sounds good. Then again, a hamburger does sound better than chicken soup right now. Hamburger. I want a hamburger. As you could probably tell, I want a hamburger. But that'll be later. Maybe I'll have a hamburger later after I'm done. I'm kind of bored. Want to do runs and stuff. But like shards, I could max them out soon. I'm a late game Ironman, but I haven't done much hunting. Do you know what the best use for shards are? How many RNG meter stuff, like 4-7, M7, like all of the stuff you need RNG meter for, how much of those drops have you gotten? How much of those drops have you gotten so far? There's like, based off that, I got Claymore very recently. I don't think you'd need to max out Damon anytime soon. Because the first one I would think of is Damon. Which, where is it? Which is, filling up your RNG meter plus 10% faster, which is every RNG meter, by the way, which includes, like, Crystal Nucleus runs, etc. Let's see here. No. I mean, I would use them on, like, Jormung, Ether Drake, and Molthorn. Would be a good idea. Because, so, Jormung, when maxed out, it gives you plus 1% strength. Ether Drake gives you plus 1% crit damage, and then this just buffs both of these, which is why it's a different number here. I would recommend those with Kraken Shards then. Because you can also, which I can probably just show you this real quick while I'm at it to get the Power Dragons, because they recently changed how you get Power Dragons. So if you go over here, you probably know this area for the orbs from there, but if you hunt these over here, they give you Hellwisp Shards, and then if you combine them with anything, you could get Power Dragons, which you can use to combine into those 2 shards I just showed you. Or 2 or 3, whatever. So I would recommend that. I got 10k Hellwisp Shards, but I don't know what to do with them yet. Power Dragons. You're going to need a lot of Power Dragons, probably, so a bunch of those will probably help, hopefully, with doing that. Oh, don't worry. I know someone who's gone worse with chances on that stuff. There's this person called Nyanza Die. They have like 1 or 2 million Endermite kills. They still haven't dropped the die yet. Do they have 3 million now? I thought it was like 1 or 2 mil. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I've mined some endstone for them before. That was during my getting 1 billion endstone collection days. But yeah, they have like the worst odds for that die in particular. I feel bad for them because of that. Thank you so much. Attributes have seemed so overwhelming to me for ages. I mean, I'm always down to give some advice on those. I mean, I'm always available also in my Discord server if you ever want to, like, just message me randomly. Like, hey, I need shards that are like this, this, and this. Because I've done a little bit of hunting, you know? Just a tiny bit, you know? Just a little. Pro tip, don't join NPCs. Yeah, do you know whose fault it is for, like, that pro tip of not joining VCs? You, Zaya. Let me see if my spare shards are enough to do Molthorn. Okay. It wasn't my fault this time. You are one of the reasons why people are supposed to be aware of VCs. I'm just disappointed. I don't know what else I could say other than, like, I'm disappointed in all of you. I don't know how else to, like, put it other than disappointment. Not dumplings sound good. I don't know why, but dumplings just, like, popped in my head, and now I want dumplings. Yeah, I'm assuming they have enough Hell Wisp for Molthorn, hopefully. Hi, Wolfie again. What am I combining again? Oh yeah. So we take that, and we take that, and we make Kraken. Ooh, 2 doubles? Can we get a third double? Maybe... Nope. We got 16 though. We need bird? Okay, we did bird, and then we need to go over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what I need. What's the funniest moment you had in Book of Monsters? I don't remember. I haven't played. As I've said many times, I haven't played that game in a long time. So I wouldn't be able to tell you. Okay, so 1, 2... I don't know why it's making me scroll all the way back. But then we need to combine 3 more times. Okay. I need a few more Krakens from Molthorn back to Infernal runs. Honestly? And this... I'm crafting those right now. Actually, I'm trying to craft Kraken Shards. There's another way around it without doing any Kudra. And I've been doing it because of how little Kudra gives. Okay, I'm assuming you're getting 1 Kraken per chest, right? Am I correct, or are you getting multiple? And if you say 2, that's still a bad amount. How many do you get out of each chest in Infernal, by chance? I am interested to know because I'm working on a ton right now. It's 1 per chest. Okay. We're going to give you an idea that's very revolutionary here then. Okay, so we're going to collect some Glaciate Walker Shards here. And I'll give you like a... I'll give you a rundown of all the shards I'm getting for this. Okay. Tell me if you think about it. What, Zio, what did you do? Doing Infernal for your shards is smart because by the time you're done with shards, you can probably have 2 4th Infernal. It's too slow. It's too slow compared to doing this. You know how many Infernal runs I'd have to do? I mean, let me just put it this way. Right now, I need 60 for the 1 shard I'm maxing currently. That's for the 1 shard. Yeah, we're going to collect all of these Glaciate Walkers here real quick. Okay. And then, like, we got a bunch of Glaciate Walkers. That's cool and all. We're going to get a couple extra ghosts here. Hi, Artemis. I need to change into actual armor. There we go. Yeah, how's it going, Artemis? If I send you shards, can you DM me the cheap way to get them? I could possibly see what I could do. I mean, I don't control the prices, but I know how to make them. Mainly. But yeah, and then we are going to go to the Deep Caverns. We're going to go to the Lapis. I'm good, how are you? I feel great today. I beat Decode today, so I'm pretty happy. Anyways, now we need Lapis zombies. And I probably need to get like, probably 100. You did? Yep, I did. We had a stream earlier. This is second stream today. Yeah, we're gonna collect some Lapis zombies, get 100 of them, and then I'll show you the Kraken Shard craft here. Also, by the way, you can always use Sky Shards, I think they call it. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Tyler uses it, but like, you can ask him if you need it. But I know like he uses that a bunch for looking up how to craft stuff with shards, so. There's like a website for everything these days in Skyblock. I need to do like an absurd amount of this stuff. Anytime I start doing lapis zombies, I remember how much I'm gonna need. We're at 77 right now, so it shouldn't take too much longer to get to 100 at least. This is what happens when you start maxing out hunting. 100 just starts to seem like nothing. Is doing Infernal Kudra not better though? So here. You saw how fast I got the 110 lapis zombie shards, right? So I'm going to show you the recipe that I use, and you can see how much I made. I already had some Glazite Walkers, so I didn't get them all right here, right now, but... So basically what I do is I combine Glazite Walker with Lapis Zombie. I mean, yeah, if you need stuff from Infernal, it's good to do Infernal, but if you're just going for shards, it's better just to go for Lapis Zombies and Glazite Walkers, in my opinion. But yeah, anyways, Lapis Zombie, Glazite Walker equals Lapis Skeleton. We craft all these. Only thing that takes a while is like crafting them all together. I don't know why they don't have an auto-craft option. I think they should do that soon. Like, I don't think we should need to sit that long to do that stuff. Anyways, Lapis Skeleton plus Ghost equals Lapis Creeper. And then hopefully I have enough shell wises for this, but... Anyways, for this one, I use Shellwise since it's a reptile and it gives us a chance to double. And Lapis Creeper, and then that gives us a Kraken. And that's the recipe I use for those. And in my opinion, it's pretty fast doing it like that. I feel like it's much faster if you're just going straight directly for shards. Doing something like that is much faster. Thanks for your info, no problem. I feel like I've said that like a million times before though. Which is why I remember it by heart at this point, is because of how much I've used it. It does seem a bit faster. I think doing Kudra is about half efficiency, yeah. Something like that. Which, I was actually talking about this earlier too. I think we need more Kraken shards from Kudra. I think they drop an insanely low amount of Krakens for Kudra. I think we need more Kraken drops from Kudra. Probably, but I've not been taking notes. Fair enough. I feel like Hunter Fortune should work on them. I feel like something like that would help a lot, yeah. Because, here, I'll take mine for example, like, I have 119 Hunter Fortune. I feel like that's like a good amount for like, something like that. And just apply it to that. It would be much nicer. Kudra is also nice because I can drink and flirt. Oh gosh. I don't know how I feel about that sentence now. But You do you. You don't care because you have but for others, the items required will change for the Jade Dragon. Oh yeah, I heard about that recently. You wake up the next morning with 100 Kraken Shards. What is it with you and attracting drunks? I don't know. It's not my fault. I would like to say it's not my fault that people who drink just appear in my chats. I don't know how, I don't know why. It just kind of happens, okay? It's not my fault, okay? To be fair, most Skyblock players are college age, and most college kids party. I see. Maybe that's why. Who knows? Who knows? Are you a normal profile? No, I'm an Ironman player. It should be somewhere in my title. I think it's in my title. Is it in my title? I don't know. I'm too lazy to check. I'm too lazy to check because that means I would have to open editing for, like, editing the title, and then I have to read all that. Oh shoot, I didn't see that. It's chill, it's chill. It's a semi-long title anyways. I don't expect people to read all that. You know? Like, if I were reading a title, I probably wouldn't read all that. I'd be like, oh, they're maxing out Shards. They're playing Hypixel Skyblock. Okay. So, like, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I would do the same exact thing, probably. Where are all the turtles? I need more turtles. Because how many do I have, actually? 6. That's barely any. I also need to go to my garden soon to collect pests. Back with more food, be entertaining again. I still don't... Being entertaining is just like the most vague sentence you could say, Zaya. Then you have Mitos that can go from a full sentence to just saying green. How hard is it to get Demon Shards on Ironman? Because I have an Ironman. I can't wait to do the new update. Heck with no food, cease to be entertaining. That's a sentence. The Demon Shard question, honestly, because you need, so that's 24 divided 12, you need like 60 Kraken Shards. In my opinion, with the way I'm doing it currently, it's not that hard, in my opinion. I think you could easily max out Demon Shards if you were trying. Probably maybe like an hour or two, but also it also depends on your hunter fortune. Whenever someone's going for shards, I always recommend, before doing other shards, always get the hunting shards maxed, because here, we'll go over here, here. So, like, for example, there's these shards here that give plus 20 hunter fortune to common attributes, and there's a bunch of them around that give a bunch. So I would always recommend doing those first before trying to max out all of your shards, and just like make sure you have all you need. 120? I thought it was 60 Kraken Shards, no? Do you get double? Or am I miscalculating? Is it 120? Did I do my calculation wrong? I mean, either way, I'd say Damon isn't the worst. I maxed out Damon back when it first came out. You're awesome streamer, by the way. I'm happy you stumble here. Honestly, I just try my best, you know? I reply to chat and whatnot, and just try to have fun, you know? But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, I maxed out Damon back when it was, you only got one shard per combination. Not gonna lie, I was a little mad when they released the update where they're like, oh yeah, we're actually changing this so that you get like 2 Damon shards per craft instead of getting only 1. I'm like, so I just wasted all my time maxing out this shard just for them to change it and make it much easier, and I could have saved Kraken shards in time. Like, I'm still disappointed about that, by the way. I wish they gave me a refund on some of that. Because, like, I could use those Kraken shards right about now. They get weird here sometimes. Not me. I'm not the weird one here. Surprisingly. Chat can get weird sometimes. I would agree with that. But just blame chat. You missed the chat? Which one? Dude, I'm having like 3 different conversations right now at the same time, Zaya. Which chat are you referencing? Because I know you said something to Tyler. Which, whenever people are talking to each other, I usually don't read those out. Because sometimes there's points in streams where people will have their own conversations. Like small conversations. And I tend not to read those out because it gives me time to like read stuff that was actually like written down for me to read out, you know? You know a streamer is good when missing a single chat is abnormal? 6 chats ago? Which message? From all the one... Oh. Are you doing any shard prep or just maxing the available ones as of right now? Right now I'm just maxing out the available ones. I have heard word that dodo bird shards are going to be important next update. However, I think for my preparation for the update, I'm just going to be doing a bunch of big logs and stuff so that I can get a ton of Agatha tickets and get a bunch of tickets just in case if I want like bird shards. Because that's my main source of birds, and also it can drop hummingbird shards, which is also birds. So that's mainly my game plan, and then I'll also save up my chameleons for the update. And I think that should be enough for preparation, because there's not much you can do for preparation. I'd prep all the easy shards so you don't gotta pay nons to scram. I mean, it's just gonna be hard to get all the new shards when it comes out. I honestly expect, and I don't know if this is correct or not, I expect them to like have all new stuff for hunting instead of like you can just reuse the old stuff you've been getting. I expect them to have all new stuff just because we're getting 2 new islands with the update. Do you know how to get the new die shard? So with updates, I kind of stay like I like semi know stuff, I semi don't know stuff. Like, I have people who sometimes give me like vague ideas of what I need to do. Like, for example, here. Where's my fishing? No, it's not in fishing. So for example, I have a stack of flex bones for the update because someone said I needed it for an upgrade. So I just fished up a stack of flex bones for the update so that I don't have to do it later. But like, that's mainly all I know about updates is like that and a tiny bit of information. Like, I know I'll probably need to prepare for fishing since I only have like half Magma Lord right now. So I do plan on like trying to get at least a chest plate before the update maybe. But like, I'm probably just gonna do odd things for update preparation, nothing like particular in the hunting section. We're probably getting new fishing shards. I actually had someone message me today. I think it was Tyler. We're getting like 132 new shards or something like that. Something around those lines. So like, I think we're getting fishing shards, I would hope. You can at least hope that you're getting fishing shards. I would be surprised if we did not get a single fishing shard with the update. Plus, we need something in Lotus Atoll that gives double hook chance. So, I kind of expect something like that for the update, where we get like double hook chance in, well, the 2 new islands. I think we're going to get double hook chance in, and then I think we're going to get a Lotus Atoll. This is like my personal belief. I don't have any information to back this up, by the way. But I would expect us to get at least those 3 in fishing for double hook chance. Just because they've been doing that type of stuff. Half Magma Lord gang. I mean, honestly, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for not getting the full set. Any bust to Lotus Atoll fishing would be amazing for Aquamarine dye. I haven't really looked at dye chances recently. I don't know how easy it is in the Lotus Atoll. I've only gotten gold trophy frogs in Lotus Atoll so far. I need to finish that up sometime. Now I feel a sneeze, but I think it's going to disappear. Yeah, the sneeze disappeared, okay. Puddle jumpers are already insane for Lotus Atoll? Really? Is that how most people have been getting their aquamarine dyes now? We're getting a treasure chance shard? Huh. Then again, I don't blame them. Do you want me to warp whenever I catch a Jobus? I should probably do that, yeah. Here, I'll do that. I'll do that now. For now, and then, like, when I start doing a bunch of Glaciite Walkers, and if I have someone else for that, I'll probably just, like, leave party. Okay. You should go for COA? What's that? I don't know what the abbreviation is for that one off the top of my head. Hypixel? Yep, Hypixel. Crown of Avarice? Oh yeah, that one. I should eventually do that. Yeah, I know you always have Odin on side, don't worry. Anytime you remind me about you having that, I'm going to do exclamation mark boop future 77 just because it's funny. Hear that, Rep 7. Or tier 5. I did it very early game. Fair. So I'm very behind when it comes to anything Diana, because the last Diana I got my legendary Griffin, which I just showed. So I just started recently doing Diana and trying to get all that stuff done, so I have a lot of catching up for that. So I don't know how long something like that would take me. Crown is just stocks trading, is it? I have to check the recipe. Flash recipe Crown. Oh, it is. Oh, I should do that then sometime. I need to drop a Crown of Greed though. Which, isn't Crown of Greed from Mythic? Or is that from Legendary? I don't remember. It's from Mythic? Ooh. Yeah, I have to get a Mythic then. Before that. Check your museum. You might have one stashed away. I definitely do not. I definitely do not, because I didn't do much Diana before the updates. Which I kind of regret now. I can check, but I don't think I'm going to have one. Yeah, I don't have a Crown of Greed. I have a Heavy Mender Crown, but that's the closest you're getting from me right now. I'll eventually work on that. Actually, I'm kind of curious what's in Shen's auction while I'm here. Ooh, Clover Helmet. Yeah, that thing's kind of get expensive. I mean, I need one of these eventually. It's only early summer. But yeah, no, I can't teleport there yet. I need to do that eventually, but I'm too broke. I want to buy a Clover helmet so bad, but I don't know if it's worth losing a week of my life for. Pandora's box is always there, Tyler. But yeah, I only have like 58.5 mil. Actually, I need to buy a cookie. I have 1 day left on my cookie. Hold on. We're gonna become broke. Oh, actually cookie prices aren't that bad. I mean, like, yeah, that's still bad, but it's not as bad. Regina's only 110 mil usually. Pandora's 170 mil. I feel like Ironman gets such cheap Shen's items. I have 6 wizard ones. I think it's the same for like the 2 select ones. I think they're the same for both profiles. So it just relies on RNG. What am I doing again? Oh yeah. I need to check how many of these do I have? 341, 92. So yeah, we need a bunch of glaciolite now. And you know what? We are going to try hard this for some reason. I don't know why I'm going to try hard, but like, so anytime the black hole captures, we have to place down a new one. And then that resets its cooldown instantly instead of having to wait for it to reset itself, which takes like an extra second. I don't know why I remember this off the top of my head, but like, this is something I've noticed, and yeah. Fishing on the roof of the castle. Okay. I may get half the quantity of normal profiles, but since we're only 15% of the community, it's way easier. Yeah, it makes sense then. If we're only 15% of the community, only having half isn't that bad. And it stops people from making Ironman profiles just to profit, too. Where, like, you make a ton of money and then you just, like, transfer everything over to a normal profile and become rich. Probably, if that was happening a lot, that would probably crash the markets, if anything. I hate how long this takes. I wish there was like a fast forward button in Skyblock. Just fast forward time. And there's technically a clock, but that doesn't fast forward doing this. Go into the orb. You go into the orb. You go into the orb. I mean, like, there's not much else I could say while doing this. Unless if, like, Zaya gets a Jawbus, then I could, like, freak out a bit. But other than that, it's just kind of like, you go into the orb, this goes into the orb. There's not much else to say about this, you know? I am kind of excited to see what all the changes are to the texture pack, because I looked real quick in the alpha to see if it was the update for the foraging update. Apparently they're changing some of the textures in the texture pack. So they're actually like taking community advice on that stuff at least. Because yeah, now the aspect of the void has like a longer stick and it's more like a shovel with a sword at the end. I still don't know how I feel about something like that. But like, at least they're like trying different things. Instead of just being like, yeah, this is a texture pack we're using now. You know. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, I haven't looked much at the new textures that they did yet. They have an OST now? That doesn't surprise me. Thunder doesn't hurt now? Really? They changed that up a bunch? Huh. I'm kind of excited to see because I remember doing Jawbus most of the time, whenever I'm like trying to kill Jawbus, other people are the ones who are getting me killed. Because I just treat Jawbus like a jump rope where like you just keep on jumping around in circles. Like a jump rope. To dodge all that. So, hopefully they did nerf it enough where I'm not just getting completely killed by them now. So that I don't have to like worry about other people getting me killed over a Jawbus. And then losing my chance at getting drops from it. Okay. Files fill 24 mil? Really? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, now we're just gonna hunt some ghosts, and then we'll probably do some fusing. And hopefully during that fusing, Zai does drop a Jobus. Or, I mean, fish up a drop. Drop a Jobus? What am I talking about anymore? Well, either way. We can hope that you fish up a Jobus, yep. And hopefully I get a Magma Lore fragment from it too. Did I think I need 2 more? Yeah, I need 2 more Magma Lord fragments, and then I can make a chest plate. I do need Ghost Shards. I don't know if you deal enough damage for them. That's the thing, you need enough damage for ghosts. The Thunder's super bounce went from doing all my health to 1.5 hearts. Honestly, I think that's a good change. There's that sneeze from earlier, excuse me. We're at 83 ghosts. I don't know. I should probably go for 100. $112k. I think that should be enough, actually, Tyler. You could probably try. I think they're like 100 health currently. Or, not 100 health. What am I talking about? They're 1 mil HP, so it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I need to eventually get a better sword and my hunt axe, because right now I'm using a livid dagger. I should work on that sometime, actually. Yeah, we're at 100. Okay. Okay. Weapons. Wayside. I hate how long this takes to craft. I just gotta sit here, press repeat, fuse, repeat, fuse. Like, they gotta make it easier sometime, right? Because I don't think this is a reasonable thing to be expected to do, in my opinion. And then after this, I need to go back to my garden. So many things I have to remember. Yeah, we only have 68 pest shards right now. That should hopefully get us to maybe 100 when we do that. Lord Jobus. Oh yeah, that isn't that bad. That's actually not that bad of damage now. I think this is hard enough, but Zaya is also jumping in front of me. Ow. I might die during this phase, I'm not sure. But yeah, hopefully we get a shard. Or what? What am I talking about? Not a shard. Nope, we got nothing. Unfortunate. Oh well. Magma lore fragment. I think you always get a magma lore fragment from your own, if I'm not mistaken. I unfortunately did not get one. And it would not be useful to do a rat pet either during those, because of how many people are in those lobbies. No, I thought it was 100% from your own. I never had my own that didn't drop one. Oh, I do need more ghosts, okay. Sometimes I don't get one, really? Huh. I don't know then. Okay, we used up all of our ghosts. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So we're very close. I think we just need... How many of these do I have left? 30? I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. We'll see. Let me SOS during Jobus. Up to you, whatever. I mean, me placing down orb doesn't affect your stuff. If you place down something, it'll only affect you pretty much. We're gonna help this person out because this just makes it faster for me. Hopefully they don't mind, and if they do mind, I had someone actually mind once when I started like helping out with Glaciate Walkers. They're like, oh my gosh, can you please find a new lobby? I'm like, you do know this makes it faster, right? And they're like, oh wait, does it? And then we did for a bit and they're like, oh hey, yeah, it does. Oh hey, it's Cold Axe. I wonder what's up. Oh wait. Why am I doing Glaciate Walkers? I need ghosts. I'm great at this game. Early game dungeons. Oh, that is an interesting question. Strong Dragon, oh gosh. Trying to get Kata 16 to use orbs. Oh. I'm trying to think. He's at Strong Dragon armor right now, and he's trying to get Kata 16. So that he can use lesser orbs. I'm pretty sure that's all he cares about these days anyways. Only see Cold Axe get on for doing lesser orbs of healing stuff. Does adaptive help? Or do you just... Use Kata 0. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to just offer to help carry him. Figure later. I'm in stream, by the way. Okay. But yeah, I mean, if you want after the stream, I could help carry. I just have to... I'm realizing I do also need to do other stuff today, but I could probably carry after stream, too. While I'm doing other stuff. Because I just need to edit a bit. I can save the thumbnail for tomorrow. Or like later on. Just let me know when. I don't want to intrude. Just remind me after I finish stream. It's chill. I'm telling you to do it anyway, so it's chill. Okay, that's done. There's a bug flying in my face. Okay. There's no problem. Use all that. And then hopefully we can max out this shard. Why did I select that? Yeah, we probably can. Yeah, we just got a duplicate. We can definitely max out that shard just based off of what we got. Where's the bird? Bird. And I think that should max it out. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, it's maxed. Okay. I need to update the title then. Because we're at 184 up 188. 184. What should I do next? Oh yeah, warty bug. I should probably get some of that done. Which would mean I need a bunch more lapis zombies for that. Actually I should probably go to my garden first. Give them time to, regenerate and pest traps and stuff. Huh. I like took my hand off my keyboard for a second. Okay. Probably also get that other test over in the wheat field. I don't know why I started remembering all the numbers of my plots. Okay, that. I was making sure there was no rats, and there are none, so this is all just gonna be shards. Ooh, I got a double pest capture thing. That's cool. Okay. Then after this, we'll just go after lapis zombies for a tiny bit. We're not going to need as much as we do for, what you call them? For krakens, so it shouldn't be too bad. New. There we go. Okay, that's all maxed out. Why am I getting pinged? Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. So now we need deep caverns. Get out that. Okay. We should be set up now. Probably need like... How many do I need? 100. Okay. That should probably take like maybe 5 minutes max. Not bad. There we go. It's always better to help people out when they're hunting. Yeah, we're gonna get hit on all of these because then they all go over to them. And we get passive shards from that. And then we just go back out here. We'll probably help that person once in a while so that I can get some free shards from what they're doing. Okay. I'm like way too locked in on this. I don't know if you all can tell, but I am... Chew. Sorry, there's like a bug flying around and I tried killing it. It did not work. It's still somewhere. I don't know where it flew off to, but as long as it's not in my face, I don't care. Yeah. What is happening in chat? What is happening in this chat? Find a new lobby, bucko. What is happening over there? I'm concerned. Are they like good over there? What's going on over there? I wonder if they're like all the way down at the bottom. Are they doing shards? Oh, they are. No, they're talking to someone else. They're just trying to stab the black hole. What is... I am concerned about whatever's happening over there. That person's just like... That person's just stabbing their black hole. Well, they ran away now, but... Someone did that to me earlier. That's like the issue with these small areas. There you go. No, they weren't even... I don't think they were going for the mobs they were, like, putting in the black hole. They were just stabbing the black hole itself. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, they're level 9. I don't think they would understand, like, black holes just yet. And I don't blame them. It's a little bit of a higher level than them. So, like, of course they're not going to understand what's going on. You just have to sit there and explain and not just sit there and call them dumb. They don't have the knowledge to understand it yet. And we should start providing the knowledge to people instead of just calling them dumb. You know, you just politely tell them, hey, this is not how something is done. Just like if you see someone running around with an accessory on their head, you explain, hey, you actually need to put that in your accessory bag for it to work. This person was like a level 250 plus player. Don't get me started on people killing stuff you're hunting. Just don't get me started on that type of stuff. Just don't. I think they changed how it works at least. If we go over here, are you in the market for a husbandry axe? Because yeah, they added these things. Wait, is there two different types of axes now for animals? Did they change how it works? Yeah, they did. Okay. Yeah, they changed out how all that works now, I guess. But, when I was getting the advanced animal axes, there were people who would just, like, go up and kill them. And be like, oh my gosh, sorry, my mod told me that this was actually my mob for, hunting, and, therefore I killed it. Like, your mods ain't doing that. No. If you're using mods, your mods aren't going to tell you to go kill some random person's mob. We'll work on that. I mean, just do it when, Oh wait! Finnegan doesn't even affect it much anymore. I think you're more free to do it now just because less people are doing the mobs. Let's not tell you to hunt. They expect some type of... No, I mean like the... Do you know like the pelt hunting thing? You know? I'm talking about that thing. I guess people have mods telling them where their like thing is when they have it in their render distance or something. I have no idea. How does your mod mess that up? It highlights yours plasma green. I don't know. I don't believe any of them. That's just the answer they gave me. I don't believe any of them. I think they knew what they were doing and they just wanted to rage bait at that point. That was like one of the worst experiences, not gonna lie. A 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Not gonna lie, today has been a great day though. Would we agree, chat, that today's been a great day? I mean, we beat Decode. We've already maxed out one shard today, which is cool. Hunting a bunch of flaming spiders, probably. Because how many? 40. Yeah, we'll need 40. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. Barbarian Dukex shards? Yeah, those should help. I mean, honestly, just find a lobby that's doing them or wait in a lobby and see if someone does them. Shouldn't be too hard. And then you just put a black hole there. Okay. We can craft now. And then we need to figure out how many dragonic shards we need for this recipe. Which I have my way of doing them, so. Is Arachne a good shard to have? So. I don't have a good reason for Arachne off the top of my head. Also, I can explain the shulkers in a bit. Just like give me a couple minutes and I can explain the shulkers. There's a very particular reason why I need shulkers. Because it's either that or I have to message Salt being like, hey, are you doing dragons? Can I leech some so I could get some shards, you know? I'd rather just do this recipe that I'm about to do. It just takes a lot of glaciite walkers for this recipe. He gets Zaya to help me with Duke X shards. Zaya's fishing right now and warping me in anytime they get a job in, so I think Zaya might be a tiny bit busy right now. I mean, I'd offer help, it's just I cannot do enough damage fast enough for versus like other people. Okay. Oh, hey, you got refunded money. Nice. Hi, Helly. How's it going? Open. Fight me. I won. Next one. Oh, there's one over here. Okay. I'll take it. Bad guy, I just want to say hi. Okay, see ya, Helly. Thanks for stopping by. By the way, what shard? Right now I'm going for Warty Bug, but I'm probably not going to be able to max it out right this second. Warty Bug is kind of like a second priority type shard for me because it's a passive one because of pests. So I just mainly wait on pests to respawn and then use my lasso on them. There we go. W, thank you. But yeah, I have 4 I need to max now, which I can show you even. Because I need Galaxy Fish, Molthorn, Warty Bug, this is just Scabilean, I don't know why it's there. And then I need Starborn. So it should be pretty soon I'm finished. Molthorn shouldn't be too much of a difficulty. Starborn's a little hard, but like, in my opinion, it's not like too bad. It's not like bad enough where I would complain. I would not complain too much about it. Like, I understand why it would be that hard too, because I'd say that. Gimme. Where Jobbis? Jobbis. There's a Jobbis. Forget everything. Yeah, it's not like too big of an issue going for Starborn. It'll just take a while. Bye, for real, I don't want to leave. You're talking to no one, so I stayed while you were talking. Okay, see ya. I mean, it's chill. There's people here and that, you know. Zaya's just kind of locked in on fishing and stuff. And Zaya's just warping me into all their Lord Jobbises. It was nice of that. I did it! I got one more! Saya! I did it! I need one more. One more and then I get a chest plate. I'm actually kind of excited about that too. I don't know why I'm super excited, but I am. So yeah, hopefully we can get a Magma Lord chest plate actually this stream. That would actually be pretty cool. Because then that's another thing done on my list of getting ready for this update. I'll try to get you a final one. Thank you. Then, oh, lol. Are you doing League of Legends, Zaya? Are you hopping on League of Legends after this? You said lol. If you get a vial next stream, is fishing to legendary flying fish. I have a legendary flying fish. You know that, right? I have a level 100 legendary flying fish. I think I got that way back when, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember when I got it fully, but I think it was a while back. I've had it for a while. I don't even remember typing lol. When you said lol, I just thought League of Legends instantly. I don't know why. I blame Stitch for that, actually. It's Stitch's fault. Okay, so we need Cuboa Shards, which is Reptile plus Shulker, and then we'll combine Cuboa with Lapis Zombie to make Viper. This is probably one of the more random recipes I do. We need more Glaciate Walker, probably, so we'll do that. We can purchase some more Viper while we're at it, too. We get a nice little discount here. We're going to... Actually, we're just gonna go hunt for a bit. And get a ton of Glaciate Walkers. Glaciate Walkers are used for like 90% of my recipes at this point. Because I need them in particular. But yeah, I think like half of my recipes need the Glaciate Walkers at this point. Because I need it for Molthorn, and then I need it for Warty Bug. I have a strange way of getting shiny fish. I think I've talked about it once on stream, but I have a very strange way of getting shiny fish. I could technically ask people help with the shiny fish. It would probably make it more ethical, but we'll see. I just got Magma Urchin from passively from an XYZ. Huh? I don't know how you got a Magma Urchin. Those are from the mini bosses, if I'm not mistaken. Unless you damage like a mini boss and then didn't collect the rewards, then maybe it's from that. Hit Barbarian Duke like once. That's why. You got it from Barbarian Duke then. Go in the orb, go in the orb, go in the orb. Orb. What am I saying anymore? I don't even know. Orb is starting to, like, not sound like a word. It's just like after all of these things I've captured, orb just doesn't sound like a word anymore. Or I've just lost my mind. One of the two. Okay, can we stop getting Glaciate Walkers? I want to, like, be able to peacefully leave. Let me leave. Get me out of here. I don't need any more right this second. I should have enough. Yeah, 142 is enough. Do Glaciate Shards make money? I'm not too sure since I'm an Ironman player. I just use them in a lot of my fusion recipes. Like, one I'm making right now is for, Dragonic Shards, which I need them to fuse into Pythons, and then down that list of stuff. So I just need a ton of Glaciate Walkers for those. They're 9k coins per, supposedly. So they're not like the greatest. If you were hunting for stuff, I'd find a good lobby with Cinderbats, because I think those make a ton. I might be wrong, this is based off of old information I've gotten before, but Cinderbats were pretty decent for money last time I checked. And they're kind of easy to get. I need 5 more of those. Mastiff armor is completely trash now. I'm not surprised. I'm not very surprised about that. What am I doing? This is not where I want to be. There we go. Okay, back to Galatea. You, Glaciate Walker. There we go. And then we take King Cobra. I need more fish. But yeah, King Cobra plus anything equals Dragonic. So we just do a ton of those. And the nice thing about king cobras is them themselves are reptiles, so I don't need to look for any turtles. We can just chill here. Okay. We got 23. A little extra, but a little extra never hurts. Dragonfly, lunar moth, warty bug. Okay. Okay, that's level 5 now. I'm trying to think here where I want to go. Because, like, I could finish up with, going for Krakens, which would be reasonable to do, because then I don't have to do that anymore. We're going to check on our garden while thinking here. I could start on Invisibugs. Dodo, I already have Dodo Max. I don't plan on, like, getting extra right now at all. I'm just going to work on the shards that exist, and then when the update comes out, if I need to work on Dodo Birds, I'll work on Dodo Birds. If I don't, I don't, you know. I'm new. Welcome to the chat. How's it going? Okay. Sorry, I'm starting to get tired a bit. I've streamed for what? 4 hours today already in total. Including the Geometry Dash stream earlier. Like 4 or 5 hours. Epic stream, thank you. So I'm like trying to do math in my head. I don't remember how long the decode stream was earlier. Oh, it was only 1 hour 47 minutes? Oh. That's actually less time than I thought it was. Either way. Oh, I have a comment I have to reply to. There we go. I replied to that now. We chill. Y'all want to vote on what I'm doing next? Because I'm between 2 shards. So either we can do Galaxy Fish, or we can do Molthorn here. If I do Galaxy Fish, it's a bit of a different area on that too. But yeah, thanks for enjoying the stream and that. Galaxy Fish. Dodo's not one of the options, Tyler. We don't need Dodos. I've already maxed that. We're trying to max out all of our shards, not get new ones for later. I don't plan on doing that type of stuff right now. But yeah. But yeah, either one I'm perfectly fine with doing. I mean, I know I should get turtles just while you guys vote, because I need them either way. We're at 50-50 right now between Galaxy Fish and Molthorn. I was not expecting a 50-50. Do we want to do a coin flip? Oh wait, no, someone else voted. Okay. If it's a 50-50, I'm just gonna flip a coin probably. Okay. Galaxy Fish. It is. Okay. So for that, I have a weird way of doing it, which is nothing to do with fishing. So if we go over here, And I will explain to you what my idea is. So we need to get a spike here. And I'm just gonna run y'all through like the recipe here real quick. I need to get other stuff for this recipe too, I just realized. So we will be going to Lotus Atoll for the small fish ones. And hopefully there's a bunch of lotus fish there. And we can also collect verdants in that too, but I don't know. I like Lotus Atoll more for those shards. That, and I can just choose to get frogs while I'm there too. But yeah, we'll take that. And then if we go up here, we take spike plus anything equals toros. We barely have any toros, I'm realizing. We're gonna need a lot of that. We'll just get started then. Here. That's a frog. Yeah, I like the lotus fish here because they have like name tags and apparently they go on the corner like this. Huh. This is a lot of lotus fish. Yeah, I'm kind of happy I have plenty here. People don't hunt them anymore either, so. Free fish. That's a lot of frogs. Yeah, we'll just like server hop for these, I guess. I think that's the best way of action here. Okay. Gotta make sure to give it enough time to let me into the next lobby quickly. I also gotta watch my chat to make sure that Zaya doesn't get a Lord Jobis, because I need Zaya warp me anytime to get Lord Jobis, so. Okay. There's a little lotus fish there. Select one of that, because why not? Don't mind all the chats. 90% of lava fishes are rare. That's fine. I'm just making sure to watch out for it. You know? Just so that I don't miss out. Okay, we have 176. And crazy enough, I don't think that's enough. We might need to do like a couple more servers for lotus fish. What if I set my Jobis text to be !warp? I feel like that might be a bad idea just in case if I have like something going on. I do that real quick and then warp. You know? Plus, I feel like you're going to forget that you changed it, and then you're going to accidentally warp people when you're fishing in a party. Or like you catch a Jobis, you're in someone else's party and they're in a different island, you accidentally !W and get warped out of your Jobis. I feel like something like that might happen if you do that, Zaya. So I do not recommend doing that, now that I think about it more. That would be horrible. Yeah, I can see you accidentally doing that, though. I would recommend against. Lotus fish. And this is why I like Lotus Atoll, because of how many lotus fish there are. Look at all those lotus fish. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I'm definitely starting to get a little sleepy. How many are we at? We are at 328. That's enough for now. Okay. Oops. I accidentally hit my desk. Whatever. I need to get that spike. It's low on health, so probably a good idea. But yeah, now we're just gonna sit here and hunt spikes, I guess. Okay. Another spike. Well, I am gonna start yawning a bunch now, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, we can wrap that real quick and I can show what my thought process is. Sure. Okay. So we're going to take a spike, combine it with whatever, make 2 more Tauros, and then with those Tauros, I guess I'll do it with Turtle, and then we get Shiny Fish with that. And yeah, that probably shows you all what my thought process is now. I hope anyone who's done a bit of hunting understands my thought process just based off that alone. That should show you how much of a bad idea I have, hopefully. I see Shellwise down there. I need more Shellwise. At least I think that was a Shellwise. Was that a Shellwise? Is it just a Joy Dive? It might have been Joy Dive. Get out of here. But yeah. This is probably not the most ethical way to do Galaxy Fish. However, this is the way we're doing a Galaxy Fish, so. Dodo, Tortoise, Tauros, or what? I don't know what you're asking of me, Tyler. I don't need dodos for any of my recipes. I don't even need bird charts anymore right now. It's fine. I don't need to prepare much for the update, Tyler. I have my ideas of how to prepare for the update. It'll be fine. Do you like fan animations? I actually don't think I've ever had an animation made of me. So, I don't know. As long as it's not inappropriate and stuff like that, I don't mind them. But yeah, I don't need dodos for anything right now, so. Plus, bird charts are expensive, in my opinion. It's just better getting these spikes than if I were to have some way of getting shiny fish like that. Bird charts are just way too expensive. Okay, my friend is now messaging me about Fortnite and a skin that they just bought. You max Dodo? Yeah. Yeah, I have... Tyler. Tyler. The only ones I need to max are Wardybug, Galaxy Fish, Moltorn, and Starborn. I'm running out of shards to max. There's no ethical shard to max anymore, either. The ethics have been thrown out the window at this point. You could have said that. Tyler, I did say that. I've said that multiple times that I don't need dodo birds. Either way, I'm almost done. Like, I'm at the point where none of this is going to be ethical. None of this is going to be ethical anymore. Meanwhile, my friend is just being super hyped that Meow Skulls is back in Fortnite. Or whatever it's called. I don't know. I think that's what it's called. That's what I read at least. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in them for particular reasons. And apparently they've already gotten 5 victory royales with them. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I am definitely starting to get tired, that's for sure. Should I just call it a stream? I mean, it's been 3 hours, or 2.5 hours to stream for this, and then, like, I streamed for, like, 1 hour and 47 minutes earlier today. Should I just call it a day here? I mean, like, this is probably the most unethical thing to watch at this point. Just because of how many spikes I'm gonna need. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of spikes for this. Should I just end? Should I call it a day? What do you all think? Should I just call it a day? Since I'm kind of already tired and stuff anyways. And I also need to get other stuff done at the same time too. I think I should call it stream probably. Just thinking now. Not gonna lie, Zion, when I end stream, I might message Koldak, see what he's up to. He might not be available anymore. But, I do need to do some editing real quick. Thanks for stream. See ya. But yeah. Decode video tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna be live this weekend. And I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm tired. I am tired.